Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Thryss. If you are new and if you are a returning stitchie, welcome back. Happy to have you no matter what. So today we have a yarn review. This is a Michaels exclusive by Loops and Threads, and it is called Impressions. It is an acrylic bulky 5. So I have a long swatch, I have a short swatch, I have a wash test, I have all the details about this yarn, but before we get into that, if you would not mind subscribing, hitting a like button, and click the notification bell so that you get notified of all of my videos. Also, if you would not mind, leave a comment in the comment section below, even if it's just an emoji. It definitely helps the channel. So I am going to put in a little video clip right now of all of the different colorways. Okay, so I am here on Michaels app, and this is the Impressions yarn. So we're going to look at the colors. We are going to start out with, I believe this one is called, Tapestry. You know, these remind me of puzzle yarn, of course, but they also remind me of a thicker version. If you guys ever saw the Yarn Bee, oh gosh, what was it called? It was a really thin 3-weight. Oh boy, well, I'm not going to get stuck on it. Anyway, it reminds me of that. So this purple one is called Mulberry. Now, obviously online it's not going to show you all of the colors that's inside of it, but it gives you somewhat of an idea. This one is called Olive. See, Dusty Pink was the one I just showed and I didn't say it. I'm so sorry. This one is Burnt Orange. Now, I will tell you, having seen these in person in the store, none of them have quite the color variation that the one that I have has. This one is called Spicy Cinnamon. This one is Root Beer. This one is Blue Raspberry. So this has a lot of different variation of color. This one is Pink Grapefruit. So oranges, watermelons, and yellows. This one is Basil. It's that beautiful sage and aloe and basil greens I love. And then Saltwater Taffy. In the next clip, I call this Carnival. I couldn't remember what the name was. It wasn't on the ball band. It is called Saltwater Taffy. So as you can see, this is how it looks on their site. You've seen what it looks like in person. So it does vary a little bit, but as of right now, these are $8.99. I do believe that is what I also paid for it when they first came out. But you can often get a 20% off, coupon. So there is that. Okay, so lots of colorways to choose from. I do not remember off the top of my head what this one is called, and it's not on the ball band. I think it's Carnival. It will be in the clip previous to this. So a little about this yarn. It is a 100% acrylic. It's 246 yards or 225 meters, 5.29 ounces, 150 grams. It is a bulky 5. It is machine wash cold, tumble dry low, non-chlorine bleach only, iron using low heat, and dry clean using any solvents. Now, it does say that the crochet hook is a 6mm. I cannot attest to the knitting needle size accuracy as I'm not a knitter, but the crochet hook size, in my opinion, I think 6mm is much too small. I used a 6.5mm and I got a fairly dense fabric out of it. I think that a 6.5 is as small as you should go. I think 7mm is a good place that I would probably recommend starting, depending on your tension, of course. But this is what I got with a 6.5, okay, millimeter. As you can see, there's not really a lot of holes. It's a pretty dense, solid fabric, but it's still, you know, it's still pliable, very, very pretty. I would say, you know, start at a 7, and 8 would make it a little bit more loose, even up to a 9. So somewhere in between there. Okay, now this swatch is the short swatch. This is 25 stitches wide. I used double crochets and 31 rows. Now we're going to measure this with my messed up measuring tape. Please excuse my hands. I went to Ulta and I swatched eyeshadow, and I probably have dye from dyeing yarn on me. I'm a mess. Okay. So okay, so we have 19 inches by just slightly under 10 inches, if that gives you any frame of reference. This is how the colors play out at 25 double crochet wide, and then this is 31 rows. This is not a full skein. This is one full color repeat though. You get about 2.5 to 3 full color repeats per skein. So it's not too shabby. This is really, really pretty. I think this worked out beautifully. So this is what it looks like short. Now, I didn't work up a lot of rows, but this will still give you an idea. This was just a basic, you know, sort of staggering shell sort of situation. I don't remember what this stitch is called. This is how it works up long. Well, at least this long. Let's measure. Okay, this is 30 inches long by just under 4 inches tall. And this is how the color plays out. And this is 67 stitches long. So just almost 3 times-ish what the first swatch is. Open, you know, shell work. So that is how that turns out. Now, wash test. So you can see this is what it looks like. It's got a slight little fuzz about it, not much. It makes very clean stitches, even with how busy the yarn is. You can still see the stitches. This is what I did the wash test with. It softened up. It's already a decent acrylic. You know, it's not the best, it's not the worst, but with washing and the more open stitch, it definitely softened up a lot, and it fluffed out a slight little bit. I did notice that there was only a very, very slight bit of shrinkage, about less than 1/4 of an inch in both directions. So it washed really nicely, washed and dried really nicely. So for me, I don't really like the way that it plays out this way. You guys know I love the ombre. I love the gradient blend. So this would make a great hat and scarf set. This would make what I thought about doing. I have 7 or 8 skeins of this, and I won't do a hat and scarf set with it. What I was thinking about doing was shortening the strips of this so that I can get twice the length, and only doing about maybe 15 stitches wide, and doing strips of this and then crocheting them together into like a blanket. So that's what I was thinking about doing with it. But it is a really nice yarn. I really like it. You know, I'm somebody who doesn't deal with acrylic all that much or bulky weight yarns. That being said, I like it. I'm, you know, definitely going to work it up. I'm going to make it into something. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below. And I welcome any yarn suggestions that you would like for me to review in the future. I would be more than happy to do that. So leave those below as well. But let me know if you have used this yarn before, what you worked up with it. I'd be interested in all of those things down in the comment section below. So I hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe and stay weird, my friends. Bye.